Hey everyone. It's Mr. Morrissey here. Today we're looking at systems of equations with quadratics. The first thing you see here, we have an ellipse and a line, and the intersection points are 2 points of intersection. Then we have a hyperbola and an ellipse, and it would appear that there are 4 points. And today we're basically going to be solving for those points of intersection. And then we have no intersection here, so this is no solution. So let's take a quick look. The first one, we're going to subtract the two equations. This is just a review. This should be an easy problem. So we get b is equal to 10. So we get a is 0, b is 10. Second problem, we have x squared plus y squared is 10. That's going to be a circle with radius of a little bit more than 3. And so there's a rough sketch. And then we have a line, which is hard to see there, but your paper you can see is negative 3x plus 10. So let's see. Down 1, 2, 3 over 1. It would seem like there's an intersection point at 2, 3. But no, that can't be right. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The slope is negative 3. Go down 3 over 1. Yeah, I did that wrong. It would appear that it's 3, 1. So sorry. So it appears like there's only one point of intersection. But let's just verify that. So we're going to take what we know y is, and we're going to substitute. So there's made our substitution. And I know you guys can do this. You've been doing well all year on this. So this is going to be so there's 10x squared minus 60x plus 90. And you can see that you can factor out a 10. So really, it looks like it's x minus 3. So x is 3. And when you plug back in, I guess we were right, 3, 1. But let's just make sure. So let's plug in 3 for the x, and that's 1. So the answer is 3, 1. All right. We did the graph, and we sketched we have the point, and we're done. Okay, let's look at the time. Okay, we're going to do this problem. We could maybe do them all. This next problem is sort of tough, or at least it has several parts to it. Number 4 is very easy. Number 4 can go real quick. So number 3, we have well, the first equation is sort of scary, and the second equation looks a little bit easier. So let's start with the easier part. So x squared minus y squared is 16. Okay, here is my first equation. That's a hyperbola. And let's see, let's do the second equation. We're going to have to do the completing the square. So here we go. Remember, you take b over 2 and you square that. So negative 10 over 2 is 5. Squared is 25. So 9 plus 25 is what you add on the right-hand side, which is, is it 225? Yeah, 225. So 9 there's my equation. X minus 5 squared divided by 1 plus y squared over 9 equals 1. Okay, let's do a graph and see what the graph looks like, so we get an idea of how many points we might have, okay? Um, okay, you want to do that? Okay, so let's see. Let's do the let's do the ellipse first. So the ellipse has a center of 5, 0. Whoops. And it looks like it's a vertical ellipse because the bigger number is underneath the y, which I can highlight just to show you what I'm talking about. So the bigger number is the 9. So we're going to go up 3. Whoa. Down 3. And then left to right is only 1. So there's a little baby sketch of my ellipse. And now let's look at the hyperbola. This, I guess, is what you'd call an equilateral hyperbola. The center is 0, 0. And the rectangular box thing is 4 over, 4 up, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know this isn't the greatest. Whoa. So we'll put in the asymptotes real quick. I had a great suggestion from a very smart student. Do different colors because it is crazy to see all these different colors. I really appreciate that suggestion. Please keep those coming. No one will ever offend me. Tell me, how I can improve. So let's see. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I was going to say. So now for the hyperbola, since x comes first, this is a horizontal hyperbola. So you're going to start at the vertex point of, let me get a different color here. So I've used green, I've used red, blue, black. So you're going to start and go like this. So possibly it would seem like 4 comma 0 is an answer, okay? And it would also seem like there's 2 more points. So there's possibly 2 more points. So now we've done the graph. We see that we have a hyperbola and we see that we have an ellipse. So now let's put this all together. So go back to the equations. I'm going to add the 2 equations together, okay? When I add them together, like I'm literally just going to add the parts together. So 9x squared plus x squared is 10x squared. The y squareds cancel. Minus 90x plus 200. If you solve that, you're going to get the points of intersection. And this is going to be really easy. So take out the 10. And let's just hope this factors. Look at that. Boom. So this is x is 4. And we already knew that because my graph was sort of okay. X is 5. So x is 4, x is 5. So when we plug in 4, we already know we're going to get 0. So 4 comma 0 is a point. Okay? And now let's plug in 5. So let's plug in 5. Where do you want to plug in 5 to? Let's plug it into this equation to the left. And let's see. So we plug in 5, we're going to get, you can see the 5, you're going to get 5 minus 5 squared over 1 plus y squared over 9 equals 1. So y squared is 9. Y is plus or minus 3. And that seems to work because there's 3 points actually. So we have 4 comma 0. We have 5 comma 3, which guys, it's right here, right? And then we have 5 comma negative 3. Done. And that's it. So keep in mind with this unit, it might be good to know how to graph a parabola, which is old material. It might be good to know how to graph an ellipse. It might be good to know how to graph a circle and a hyperbola. Last one. This one is super, super, super easy. these equations are the same. If I want to get the second equation to solve, to see if it's a parabola, ellipse, blah, 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 divide by 16, and voila, same equation. So there's an infinite number of solutions. And I guess we should, I guess I should graph it real quick. And I want to assume everyone knows how to do that, but I know you guys all do because you're working really hard. So let's see, this is going to be an ellipse, and it's going to be a vertical ellipse with 2, -2. It's not shifted left to right. And √2, √2, negative. Up, hold up. Actually, it's only one color. I was going to say someone's going to want a different color, but there it is. And la, 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 we're done. Okay. Thank you, guys. Have a great rest of your night or early morning.